Hello everyone and welcome to 5-9 Gaming, your source for news and updates for everything gaming related. My name is Samlade and we are live with episode 30 of the Dokkan Battle podcast called Ocarina of Prime Battle. As always, I'm not alone, so please say hello to the LR King and my fellow Resident Evil companion, The Truth.
Oh! Hello.
Nolar's son from Australia is also here. Say hello to Jay Fanta.
Yo, what's up?
UK's Global Super Battle Road King is blessing today's podcast again, of course. Welcome, the Masked Ningen.
Yo, how's it going, everybody?
The homie who needs no introduction, of course, Goresh.
What's up, guys? Feels like it's been a while, but I am good. Let's do this.
And last but not
Always a while
least...
on global time.
Yep.
I was just saying it's always a while on global time.
Yep.
It's a joke because global's always behind you. Go ahead.
And last but not least...
You know, our viewers, they love the global jokes. They love it. They absolutely.
Yeah, slandering global is always a good thing.
Yeah. When 99% of the audience is global players, oh yeah.
Okay, and I don't want to repeat myself a third time. Say hello to Sly. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot, Truth, for prolonging that.
My bad. My fault.
Now, yeah, the greatest Kefla fanboy in history, so yeah, welcome Sly.
Gracias.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Actually, the first time that I introduced you, I think.
Correct. It's normally Toon or Alec.
Yeah, right. So yeah, before we start, make sure to subscribe to 5-9 Gaming on all social media platforms. Make sure to check out our link tree to get quick access. Also, big thanks to Hydros for producing today's podcast again. So without further ado, let's begin with episode 30, Ocarina of Prime Battle. The JP side of the game speculated a lot, and here they are, LR, Tapion and Minosha. This LR introduced a new category called Timeless Legends. So, Truth, you obviously got them, so why don't you go ahead and tell us your opinion about the unit. We will get to the new categories soon enough.
Oh, okay. So I've actually been really impressed with the unit itself. I was able to take them into the hardest boss in the game, which is Belmoth, whatever his name is. I can't do it.
Belmod.
But I was fighting him. Oh, is it? What is it?
It's Belmod, I guess, is the English one.
Belmod, okay. He's the hardest boss in the game by far, right? Because he lowers your defense, he double supers, he seals, he stuns, and he's type disadvantage for LR Tapion, and they were still able to get it done in there. And remember, they have this active skill, which is super good, monster buff for 2 turns, stuff like that, really solid. But even on top of that, they also remove status effects. And for that fight specifically, that gets rid of his stunning and his sealing and all that garbage that Belmod does. They can all just sort of counteract that. So this unit in what is the hardest stage in the game performed really well. So obviously that bodes well for their performance in the rest of the game. They're super good. It's just that they're like a limited unit, right? Like not something I recommend free-to-play players go for because you need another Tapion with them or Pycon or one of these characters. They're barely on teams. And, I mean, I would like to talk about their category specifically and definitely let Goresh chime in on it. But their category sucks, but combined with Siblings Bond, it's really good. Their team is amazing. But I suspect in a week, there's going to be no LR Tapions on the friend list. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they perform very well with the AGL Ise Tapion. I think this rotation is one of the better ones in the game. So yeah, I got lucky and pulled them for first multi, and I tested them out.
Oh,
and
must be nice!
Yeah.
Yeah, my luck is like insanely good. I don't know
Are you
why,
sure your
but-
talent?
Well, talent puts everything first multi on Legends, right?
Yep. You can combine your powers, and maybe you'll be the ultimate. Then you'll be Nano, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Right.
yeah, do it for 2 more years consecutively, and they'll be Nano.
Yeah.
Truth, how many stones you in did it take you so far?
Oh, it took me about 7,000 to Rainbow, I think.
Oh, okay. You caught up then.
So yeah, this LR is actually crazy good. Like at first I thought like, yeah, they're solid, but they're really, really, really powerful with AGL Tapion. And yeah, now they introduced a new category like Timeless Legends. At first glance I thought like, what even is that? I don't get this category. Maybe Goresh you can like explain. You provided the translations, so go ahead.
Yeah, so the word that they use for this category is, it has like a literal meaning, and then it has like a meaning that's used in like just ordinary discussion, which is not the literal translation of it. There's like the original translation I gave it, which is like to bestow something, or somebody that bestows something onto somebody else, is the literal translation of the word. But then like the actual meaning of the word is like, you know, the tales of something that have been like, you know, passed down through generations.
Yeah.
And that's seemingly the name that they went with. But even though they went with that name, a ton of people are super confused as to why that's the name of the category. There was actually a very, very prominent JP YouTuber for Dokkan that made a video yesterday, and the entire video was explaining, you know, how bad that name is for this category, because it actually just doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't fit as the name. So, you know, there were a bunch of people talking about this on the timeline. I saw a lot of Japanese players also being like very upset or confused as to why that was the name of the category. And it doesn't really make sense in my opinion, but I think at the end of the day, the overall consensus as to what this category is supposed to be is it's every, I think it's like characters who were either killed or sealed away before Dragon Ball. So
Yeah,
that's really what the category is.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
The losers category.
Sure.
What's funny
Because, yeah,
too,
it seems
I
weird to
love-
be named... Hang on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it seems weird because obviously the two translations we've got is either Timeless Legends or Warriors of Legend, it's called on the wiki, which then immediately makes you think of things like, you know, the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, or like Super Saiyan God and all that kind of stuff. And obviously none of that is included on the category.
One thing that I love about this is that Tapion, like the LR Tapion, does work reasonably well with Kid Buu, right? And, you know, you've got Buff Buu on there as well. So this is going to be a really probably solid team for LR Kid Buu when he does drop. The Tapion.
If he drops.
Well, he's dropping.
When? You gotta
He's
gotta
coming soon.
believe.
Yeah, Goku Day, global first. LR Kid Buu, of course.
This meme will never die, I guess.
No, it won't. Yeah, it definitely will never.
So, yeah, global guys, are you hyped about LR Tapion? Are you going to summon for Tapion and Minosha? Like on JP, I think the highest rating they got for iOS is 13th, right?
No, I
Or
think
am
I
I
saw
wrong?
that they got as high as 11. I can quickly.
11,
give me 2
okay.
seconds to double check. But I
Vidal's
believe
better.
it's 11.
So more
Vidal's better.
Yeah, Vidal got
If-
6.
I mean, you're probably right, but yeah. Yeah, no, I'd be excited to summon for them. I think they're really cool. I like it when they do these other, you know, the less popular characters, and then obviously to back it up, they make them really powerful. And obviously the, I don't think we've mentioned it yet, but the animations are, they're possibly up there for like best
They're
active
so
skill
good.
now in the game. Like, not necessarily
very
the
well.
effect, although that is also good, but the, yeah, that animation for the active skill is ridiculous, and their OST is really cool as well. So
Yeah, right.
I mean, obviously, I guess for us, other than J Fanta, I guess, I'd be summoning for them regardless. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited to get them, because them combined with Tapion, obviously, his EZA is very cool as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying to get a copy of them. But we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah,
Real
nice.
quick, I double checked, and 11 was their highest point. They're
Okay,
already down
11,
to
yep.
21, 2 days after a banner, LR banner. That's not so. Their performance is very bad.
So you expected a higher position for this banner?
No, but I would think that, like, you know, everyone cries, "Oh, we need non-Saiyans," and then they've just done like 70 consecutive like non-Saiyan, non-hype characters, and I think it's starting to catch up. Like, it's like, all right, now we're ready for, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right?
Yeah, they have to pull out someone hype now to get the sales back up.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku, huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll be good.
Super
think
Saiyan
he'll be
4
better than
Gokus
he
when
is
they
on
come out are
Legends.
usually pretty average, right? So
I think he'll be better than he was on Legends.
It's not hard to do.
Okay, let's move on. Like along with the Tapion and Minosha, another unit release. That's the free-to-play one. So I passed this on to Jay Fanta. The Dokkan Awakening for the Kid Trunks got released. So what's your opinion on the Sword Trunks, Fanta?
I mean, it's not really exciting, to be honest. The card itself is pretty good. It's just, and it's cool that he awakens. It makes sense, since the whole Tapion thing. But I mean, you need Tapion on the team, and maybe sometimes next to him, and they just don't link at all.
Yeah, because doesn't he need Tapion needs to literally be on the turn to get like the
guarantee
partner
crit
super and stuff. Yeah.
For the unit super attack, yeah, but his passive, he only needs him on the team.
Yeah, he
Literally,
needs on the
if
team.
the unit super attack was just Tapion on the team, like he'd be really good.
Yeah.
Actually.
I guess it's not really needed for the guarantee crit anyway, but because that's all it provides. It's not like a extra attack boost or something like that. Like you can still manage with the medium chance to critical hit with him, and then I mean, and they kind of limited him with the whole movie heroes shenanigan where he gets attack and defense, which is good, but I don't really run movie heroes anyway, and I don't even think he really fits in movie heroes all too much to begin with. So it can potentially be good. It's just that it's not there yet.
You can do a build where you run him with all the Bio Broly movie units, and it'll work really well. Like he works good with Krillin and Android 18. Like 18, they have what? Money, that great link, and then also Shattering the Limit. They might have solid support as well. I don't have 18's links completely memorized though.
So what about you, Sly? Have you farmed the unit? Did you play with the new Trunks? What's your opinion on this unit?
Personally, no, I have not actually gotten him or done much, but I have like read his stuff. He can kind of be a little solid, like just like judging from his kit. Like he's a good support. However, like Jay Fanda said, like if they don't link, then it's like really hard to see like what they can really do on rotation. So like if they don't link, then it's whatever. So
Yeah, he's like a floater kind of guy.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's a decent option, I guess, maybe for free to play or slightly newer players. But the problem as well is the fact that movie heroes is such a strong category that has so many like other powerful characters that you could pick to put on it instead. So the fact that he's limited to having to be involved with Tapion as well, it probably puts him quite low on the list of priorities for a lot of people when you're putting together a movie heroes team.
yeah,
It also
especially
doesn't
oh,
help
sorry, go ahead.
that the LR Tapion does not, like he's a support unit, but he doesn't support Trunks. Trunks is not
yeah.
on Sibling Bond or Timeless Legend.
Or yeah, on these categories.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say that, like, going off of like what Jay Fender just said, and Ningen, like, because movie heroes is such a stat category, and because now with the same name update, are you really gonna put this Trunks in there over the plethora of Gogetas that we now have? Are you really gonna do that?
Can I just say, like, Timeless Legends for free-to-play is doo-doo.
It really is.
It's literally just like Bardock Squad, and then you don't even lead Tapion. There's like no leader for Tapion. Luckily, Siblings Bond is there, but like if you want to run like strictly Timeless Legends, there's literally nothing you can do about it.
Damn.
Okay,
It's kind of like,
I guess.
I was gonna say that kind of reminds me of when they did artificial life forms and inhuman deeds as well, right? We got the LR leader for those categories first before the actual Dokkan Fest leader. We still don't have a leader for inhuman deeds, right?
Yeah.
It's just like I thought they were done doing that, but I guess not. Like, I guess this is better though than inhuman deeds and artificial life forms because it is 150%, right? So it's not technically as bad, but. I mean, I feel like this is a category that's definitely warranted a 170 across the board for a Dokkan Fest leader.
The one thing I don't like is how often they make categories specifically just to be a combo with another category. Like this Warriors of Legend category sucks, but it has some good complementary pieces with a better category, which Sibling Bond is. So it's a good team, right? But it's, again, something they do with like rapid growth where that team sucks. But you've got like Ultimate Gohan, some of the girls on there that could be good when combined with a better category, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's time to move on to the next topic, and this is actually a big one. A couple days ago we got the leaks from the V-Jump magazine, and yeah, it seems that Golden Week will be GT themed, and yeah, it's already confirmed that B-Pan is going to get an easy A. So yeah, Jay Fanta is hyped, so take it away. What are your thoughts? What do you want?
Freaking Zeke. Just let her be more consistent with the defense, and that's all you need. Maybe some attack boost, but like not necessary really.
Yeah.
She just can be inconsistent right now with her. The only way to tank is a high chance of damage reduction.
Yeah. It's like the number one thing I want to see.
I wasn't expecting her.
Just give her it guaranteed. But...
Yeah. I
wasn't expecting her to awaken.
Oh my god, dude, if she's an orb changer, stop. That would be so good. She's a rainbow orb changer?
Yeah,
oh my god.
I was also like talking with my friends like the other day. Like we were like, oh yeah, B-Pan's easy A, and I'm like, yeah, great. But unless they give us that guaranteed damage reduction, and then maybe like high or great chance for her to dodge attacks, that would be fantastic, please.
Yeah, because she's still really useful, like even in some of the hardest content, like the fact, even, taking her into events where she can't stun and things like that, like the healing is really good. She's always useful in easy A's as long as she fits under the right sort of thing, because obviously there's no point, if she can't deal damage, then there's no point having to heal from damage done, because obviously you can't use items in those events. But yeah, the biggest problem is when you don't get the proc for the defense, then obviously it's not a good trade-off. If she's taking more damage than she's healing you back, then she essentially doesn't have a use on the team. So if they just made that damage reduction guaranteed, then she would be really good even in some of the harder events.
Yeah.
The reason why I would want her to be an orb changer is for the space traveling warrior team to make Turles get his 24 key easily.
Oh.
As a floater.
I mean, there's a lot of teams she's on, Dragon Ball Seekers, Youth, Space Traveling Warriors, that would be helpful. Also, I'd say there's a reasonable chance that a baby/Black Star Dragon Ball category could be introduced. That would make her really good on there as well with as Rainbow Orb Changer.
We get
true, 'cause we could finally see that category with the whatever the Dokkan, the actual dual Dokkan Fest is for Golden Week.
And then we see Rildo awaken.
Well,
yes,
that'll definitely that'll definitely happen because they're actually doing that arc, it seems like, right? Because it's probably going to be Baby and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So you have a real good chance of either of them having that category introduced, right? It's kind of like when they did Cell and Gohan. It's like, oh, okay, they're definitely going to do the category with both dual Dokkan Fest. So
yeah, because they could even have Baby be the 170 lead for. He's on Inhuman Deeds, right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so
dude,
good.
he
Can you imagine if he was
l-
if he was in Human Deeds and Baby Saga, and then you make Goku like something Great 8 Power and Baby Saga or something? That'd be pretty damn interesting.
I really feel like he could lead in Human Deeds. Like he literally killed Dr. Mew, right?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so about B-Pan, I hope you filled out the form for the fan-made EZA. We are going to cover that on our YouTube channel very, very soon. So yeah, definitely check this video out in the near future. Alright, so the next bullet point I have for Golden Week or V-Jump Leagues. The Legendary Goku event gets a new stage. This one is GT themed also. So yeah, Truth, what's your opinion about this? Twitter was very mixed about it. So yeah. What do you have to say about it?
For me, I think that's like pretty much like best case like scenario of type of thing we could see in V-Jump. I think it's awesome, amazing, incredible, fantastic, right? Like people go, oh, it's going to be so easy. Okay, let's see, because they could just turn the volume up all the way up, and even though you have stacking characters, you get pimp slapped in there, right? So let's see what it's like before we slander it too much.
What if he like massively lowers defense?
Yeah, that's what I said in
Yikes.
the.
Don't do that.
Give him like an AOE kind of attack that he does. Say he does it like halfway through, and then maybe on like the second to last phase, where maybe it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it like hugely reduces your defense. Because then you can't literally just take in an entire team of defense stackers and then not have to worry about it. You'd have to think a little bit more about the team building then.
How many forms do you think there will be in this? Because there's only like technically 6 forms if you count the Grade 8.
Well, because it's what? So you'd have base, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, then the Golden Great Ape, Super Saiyan 4, and then full power Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, you can actually
you
get
can full
to...
power?
Yeah, because you can actually get to 7 if you do base 1, 2, 3, Grade A, 4, and then full power.
And then what they could
and
do
then
is they could either have the last one be that Spirit Bomb Goku, the free-to-play one that beats Omega Shenron.
Oh yeah, then they can
or
do 8.
One of the things I was thinking is you could have the very first one, you could do the adult Goku from the beginning of GT, and then have the second phase be base form Kid Goku. So
Then
if
that
they
would
wanted
be
to make it
another-
8 to match the existing one, they could.
I
Yeah.
like the idea of bringing in Goku from the final episode of GT.
Yeah,
Gresh even
same.
mentioned that he was the best character in the game in Bujigiri, so...
Yeah, 100-year time skip Goku from GT
Oh,
and
yeah, I
Buchigiri.
forgot about
He was a
him.
free card
Yeah.
they gave out. You just played him and you won.
Oh, wow.
What? What do you mean you won? Just instantly win? What's it?
Like Exodia or what?
No, it wasn't actually like you instantly win. It was like because they gave him out after they announced that the game was shutting down. But
okay.
like he was like just some really dumb overpowered card.
So he was a gag unit.
Not really. I mean, he was like usable on GT. Like GT was like the best deck in the game.
Ah. But yeah,
Yeah, just like
going
in
off
Legends.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Sly, go ahead.
that actually would make it 9 phases if you do include the adult Goku from the start and the Spirit Bomb Goku at the end. And you could probably have that Spirit Bomb Goku be the one with that Spirit Bomb that might be that AoE that Ningen talked about that massively lowers your defense. Because that is
Well,
called the
it's-
Universal Spirit Bomb.
Remember that the OG event is 8 stages, and it's very easy
Yeah.
to get 8 stages in there.
Yeah, so if you want to keep it to the 8, then you can just take out that adult Goku at the start, and you would just have base 1, 2, 3, golden, 4 full power, and then the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a case of what sort of other extra little things do they throw in, because obviously
Yeah.
like UI Goku dodges because that's a very UI centric thing, and then obviously he cancels your dodge in the final phase. So it'd be interesting to see if they just do that or if they do other things as well, because obviously we saw a lot of random different effects being added with the different stages of the God events. There's definitely a lot of different things that they could do. One thing that I speculated earlier as well, which I think would be interesting, because I don't think that they've never done anything like this before, is the 2 stages where he's a Super Saiyan 4 potentially. Have him have a percentage chance to be able to counter your super attacks.
Oh, right.
Even if the
Okay.
counters don't do that much damage, I think that'd be cool.
Could you imagine just being like, oh yeah, here's like an 8 million attack stat from HL LR Gohan who's transformed if you manage to get that for whatever the hell reason. And then Goku's like, hey, counter. No.
Because it's not like counters are proportional to the damage of the actual attack, so
Yeah.
it'd just be because then it is essentially just the same as when UI Goku dodges. And like I said, they could make it
Yeah.
so it doesn't do like crazy damage, but just because it is
It'll
sort of
just be
relevant to the
like-
Super Saiyan 4 abilities.
Yeah, probably like give you double-digit damage health, but it's like, no, you don't get to do this.
Okay, we at the beginning of this topic we talked about the potential dual Dokkan Fest. We heard Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Baby. Do we have other picks? Sly, what are your wishes for a possible GT Golden Week celebration?
Omega
away.
Shenron, please.
Omega Shenron.
We're pushing, what, 4 years now since his last card? Please? Omega Shenron? 4 for 4? I don't care
mean,
how you do it,
I-
just do it.
I feel like they would probably build up with GT, right? And it's
Yeah.
like because he counts, like he matches up with Gogeta. I think he's like Omega's much more likely in like a New Year's anniversary Worldwide Download Celebration spot, right? Like
So
they could
Yeah, I
build it
feel
up.
Yeah, I feel like if they when they eventually give us the new Omega that would potentially be alongside a Gogeta, I could see them being LRs, whereas obviously we know the Golden Week stuff is usually just TUR, Dual Dokkan Fest.
Would anybody actually be surprised if we got an Oob versus Baby, Super Baby 1 or Super Baby 2, like transforming Super Baby or whatever? We got
Yeah,
Gotenks
Golden
versus
Week?
Super. We got Gotenks versus Boo last year.
And then
be
we got
pissed.
Pycon versus Janemba as a separate one as well, so I could see.
No. We got fodder Pycon, fodder Videl, fodder Trunks and Goten, fodder LR Tapion. It's time for big Saiyan power. We want Super Saiyan 4 Goku, not an ooh. Don't do us like that, Dokkan. Not 60 consecutive Dokkan fests of like middling characters. Come on.
So, Truth, just a quick question. Do you think that they can continue GT into the worldwide and you have that Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta dual card that fuses against the Transforming Sin Shenron for LRs?
Yeah, but I think right now the trajectory, it seems more likely that worldwide would be movies and then anniversary could be GT.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you could have said the same thing for this past year or last year where it was Majin Buu Saga, but then they still wrapped up Majin Buu Saga with Worldwide and then went into Tournament of Power and just closed that out for Annie.
Well, but they started pushing Buu Saga before Tournament of Power, right? And then that's why they because they've already started movies and built it up significantly. So that's why I think the ending point is much sooner in Worldwide Download Celebration rather than them just keep it going all the way until next year for Anniversary, right?
Okay. So then what would you... I know we're getting off topic with the Golden Week, but just real quick, what do you think the Worldwide would be then if it's movies? Gogeta and Broly?
Right now, I think it would be... I'm leaning more towards Super Gogeta. Just
Yeah, you're
because-
right. I just thought of that, yeah. You're right.
I just don't see them dropping STR Vegito, and he has like a direct like it's like a pair unit, right? But like I mean like the STR Vegito and then like another Gogeta. Like that STR Vegito is already what 7-8 months old now. I think that Gogeta is not that far off. I don't see them waiting until January 7-year anniversary to drop that Gogeta. And like the next Super Gogeta we get is definitely gonna be the counterpart to that STR Vegito. It's not gonna be like a legendary summon Super Gogeta. That's why people thought a legendary summon Super Gogeta was coming. It's like, nah, come on.
Not on your life. They would make that.
You goofies. Come on.
They would make that Dokkan Fest.
If you actually look at what JP has gotten, it's kind of going in chronological order. Not exactly. There's a little bit of like backtracking because we have a character. Because keep in mind, Broly movie 8. We just got a Broly for that. We got Bojack. He was movie 9. We got the EZA for the Broly Second Coming. He's movie 10. We got Trunks and Goten from Bio Broly, movie 11. Fusion Reborn, we got Pycon and Janemba. That's movie 12. Wrath of the Dragon, we just got LR Tapion. That's movie 13. Movie 14 is Path to Power. 15 is Battle of Gods. 16 is Resurrection F, and 17 is if you want to go to Super, that's Broly.
Remember,
What was Path to Power?
The
Path to Power
starting
is Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's kind of it's just like almost like a retelling of the first couple arcs of Dragon Ball. It's just like it was a special. It was a special. What was it, the 15th anniversary of Dragon Ball movie? Is what I think it was, right? It's just like a special sort of thing. But the true starting of them doing the movie stuff was LR Turles. He was like them starting this movie. Push.
Yeah.
So, like,
Too bad
weird,
it wasn't Garlic Jr.
Well, hey, he's coming.
The first movie.
They skipped the Cooler movie. They skipped the second Cooler movie, right? Like that whole slug. So we could potentially see them pop up soon as well.
I think this is trending to be something with either Resurrection F or Battle of Gods.
Yeah, because we all speculated about the potential Battle of Gods thing a while back because of that the weird app icon thing, and now that's been something that's come up multiple times, whether it's for like Goku Day or whatever. So I think a lot of people that's on like the forefront of a lot of the speculation that we'll have some sort of new God Goku. So if it was a dual Dokkan Fest for the thing that's focused around Battle of Gods, we could get a new Beerus, because it's been a while since we've had well, actually I guess the physical Dokkan Fest one wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna do a Beerus, it's gonna be from Dragon Ball Super, Hakai Beerus. It won't even be movie related.
But they could just have him do the Hakai and be movie Beerus anyway.
I don't, because like Beerus is a little bit different than like these Saiyans have like 60 forms, right? Like it's just like Beerus. Like are they gonna do like angry mode Beerus like at the start, so he has a different name? Maybe they could do that.
I mean, they literally gave Pycon a super type that he never did, so they could just give Beerus the Hakai, right? It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, for sure.
All right. Do we have any additional wishes for the Golden Week celebration, like the Dokkan Awakening for STR Metarillo is floating around on Twitter? Maybe we see those Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 4s easying like the AGL Vegeta and the STR Goku. Of course, I know Ningen wants a Dokkan Fest Hellfighter 17 that transforms or well fuses into Super 17.
I don't see that for Golden Week, unfortunately, just because if it was for a dual Dokkan Fest, the opposite card is going to be... Well, I guess they could make it a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but... Yeah, I don't know.
I would like to see some more ESPR stages for JP.
Yeah, for JP, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
JP will definitely get them, yep. Don't know about Global, though.
I would like some more... I need some more free-to-play cards. If it's Shadow Dragon Sagas, some more Shadow Dragons, please. For the SBR, I still need to do that. But there's some awakenings for GT cards that need to be done.
Is that free-to-play farmable Ice Shenron? Does he have an awakening, or is he just an SSR?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so... and then there's also, you think back to... there's a couple of like GT Trunkses that could do with getting easy A's, especially like the STR one is super old. And then there was that physical one that came out, was it during the 4th anniversary?
Yeah,
that
the
doesn't
SR
have an
one.
awakening. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
That was like the last SR card they ever released.
He's actually quite good as well, so he could get an awakening and be like for an SR obviously, but yeah, he could get an awakening and be pretty good.
I think they're gonna easy A the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then they'll probably save Vegeta for another time. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with Cooler, but those are the only 3 left.
Just save Cooler for later. He doesn't need one.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
Well, I mean, he does.
Well, he does, but he doesn't need a massive change.
So does Vidal. Vidal needs an easy A.
Okay, yeah, it's time to move on now. We're getting crazy here. So let's move on to the global side of the game. So yeah, you saw the title, or well, you heard the title, Ocarina of Prime Battle, and the global side got Ella, Babidi, and Boo. Like, I personally, like Confession Time, I have to say I didn't farm them because I'm too lazy, and I still need to do it. But yeah, we had a short talk.
Oh, you're regretting that now, huh, Somebly? With the
I am.
legendary campaign coming up in like a week on JP. Naughty boy, naughty.
Well, I will do it during the campaign, I guess, and yeah.
Same.
You
don't get those extra bonuses for having it done before the campaign starts. That's what it's all about.
Like, Truth, what do you want? Do you want me to manage 5-9 or like farm the stupid
No,
LR,
Dokkan, the greatest game of all time known to man. Dokkan Battle must be the priority always.
He wants you
Okay.
to answer the bell and answer the phone at the exact same time.
All right, Goresh, you heard it. All right, so yeah, I'll farm this LR right after the podcast, I guess. But yeah, Truth, we had a short discussion. Take it away. What do you think about this LR? Why should you farm that unit? Yeah, go ahead.
I think that they're very solid, actually. Like, the last couple Prime battles we've gotten, Babidi and Boo and Krillin, have real, like, spots on teams that you can really make good value out of them. I think the one thing we need for this Babidi and Boo to really shine is just a better extreme class Majin Buu Saga leader. So you just run full extreme Majin Buu Saga, right? So, like, you know, LR Kid Buu comes out and he leads Buu Saga, and then you're running like a full Majin
Always comes
power,
back.
you know, Babidi and Boo, LR, Babidi and Deborah. That team would work really, really well, right? And then, like, this LR, with their stunning, their sealing can be very good in, like, Battlefield and Super Battle Road. They've even got that little healing. The healing is honestly not that great, but when you combine that with, like, Boo Tanks' healing and Boo Piccolo's healing and stuff like that, and they're all healing, it really adds to what they're able to do. So I like this LR. It's a very, I think, strong free-to-play option. Very good for Battlefield, too, because they're one of 5 legitimate Majin Buu Saga leads with Physical Deborah, Physical Vegito, STR Vegito, and Babidi and Deborah. So you could pretty easily and comfortably have, like, a backup Majin Buu Saga team. And that, I think, would be very good for a lot of free-to-play players. Because what I am still seeing is a lot of people struggle with Battlefield. having a unit like this helps a lot in Battlefield.
That is correct.
Since they are a free-to-play unit, Fanta. Yep. I want to hear your opinion. I guess you grinded them. So yeah, what are your thoughts?
4 hours, baby. That's speed.
Sounds like a speedrun world record.
Wait, what?
We need a speed run for Prime Battles. 4 hours is pretty good, I think.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's actually really
Sounds
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's actually
Sounds
solid, yeah.
Majin Saga is the best free-to-play Majin Saga leader, so you might as well get it done as soon as possible. You never know when they're gonna, easy aid them, and they're just gonna be even more busted. They work really well with Dabura and Barbity, is one of their best linking partners. So if you have that, like Battlefield, run those two leaders, have them together, you're clearing out, some stage 3 events. Yeah, super, super solid card. I mean, I use them on the daily when I need Majin Saga.
Yep, that says a lot, I guess. So, Ningen, how long did you need? How much time? And did you actually finish the grind?
Yeah, so I actually haven't finished it yet. I was pretty busy today. I haven't done much Dokkan stuff today at all. So I did some grinding at work yesterday. I've got obviously all the first couple of parts done, and then when it comes to the 777 medals grind, I think I'm at close to 400. So I should have it. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. So yeah, it's not too bad. I didn't have a lot of luck with stage 1 though. It took me a lot of runs to get the full copies to open the 4 paths and get them to SA10. That took me quite some time. I had a nice instance of using a boost and still not getting a card drop. That was
wow,
that was
you are
nice.
a naughty boy. What? Excuse yourself? That's
I know, right?
exclusively for link leveling, sir.
So usually I only use it for link leveling, but the way I was looking at it was the only thing I was doing yesterday was doing the prime battle farming. So since I wasn't doing any link leveling, I thought I might as well use them for that, hoping that it would ease the burden slightly. But yeah, it was completely wasted. So very annoying. Yeah. But yeah, it does take a lot because I did see some people posting fairly quickly of having it finished. And yeah, I think I've actually been more lucky in I think it was either the last prime battle or the one before. In the grind to get the 777 medals, I didn't have a 20 medal drop a single time, whereas this time I think I have had it twice already, but still getting a lot of 5s. So that's always fun.
So what about the others? Sly, did you actually finish the unit when the campaign was live on JP, or are you still working on them? What is your position?
When did it come out? When was the? When did it come out on
This
JP?
December, end of December.
No, no, I didn't farm it. I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait for the category boost to come out, and I'll do it then. I really hate doing prime battles without that category boost. It's a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. I don't want to do it.
I mean, you can get it done in, 1 day.
Well, that, but also Assault Mode came out on JP in December, so kind of had a little
This
more.
is the
other
Dokkan
priorities.
I
Battle
didn't realize we were
podcast.
a dead game.
I know, but that's my excuse for why I didn't do it in December. I didn't want to do it. That's my answer.
Naughty.
I'll do it when it comes
chat,
back.
We have a bunch of people putting off Dokkan, the greatest sin known to man. This is crazy. Crazy.
Then I'll see you in hell then if that's a sin.
Yeah, you gotta get your priorities right, Sly. I actually forgot to check in with my guild yesterday because I was playing Dokkan. So you gotta get
That's
their
what I like
priorities in
to
order.
hear. There we go.
Ningen, I gotta have a discussion with you about that. Imagine costing them the UR chest.
No, we never get it. So.
I don't either.
Okay, before someone gets sent to hell, let's move on to the next topic, Chain Battle.
Yes.
Yeah, the global
My
side is
favorite.
facing off against Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta, right? With
Yep.
the Janemba team. So yeah, Goresh, you have the fun series going on with Toon. So what do you think about the Chain Battle season on global right now?
Oh, they did a really stellar job with this chain battle. I'm really liking it. No, this is the worst one yet.
Same
Like-
old, same old.
You either find Pycons and Majin Vegetas, or you don't play.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, this is somehow worse than the World Tournament one, which on paper, like, we assumed when it came out would by far be the worst one. And then, yeah, this seems way worse than that. Because the problem is, like you said, you have to find the perfect friend teams, because a lot of people who don't have spares of, like, the specific Pycons or, like, certain Majin Vegetas, it means you end up finding all of your friend teams are split, like, half and half. So it's, like, half Pycons, half Gokus, and then the extreme ones are, like, half Majin Vegetas, half Janembas, and then it makes it really difficult to find like the perfect connector for that setup. So I got very lucky. I did manage to find, I think it was on the second day from when it started, I managed to find a full Pycon setup and a full Majin Vegeta setup, and then it gave me the 3 Pycons as potential choices for the mid-battle thing. So I think my current high score is 116 million, which compared to day 1, the highest I got in my first 5 attempts was like 80. So I will take that. Hopefully that can just keep me in the top 1%, and I can just do my 5 daily attempts without having to really try, and then not have to worry about it anymore.
You should be okay with that, yeah.
Because I saw you didn't, Gresh, you posted a screenshot that was around 116, right? So
Yeah, I got my highest right now is 122.
Gee.
But it's literally just either you find like Rainbow Majin Vegetas and Pycons, or you just don't play.
yeah.
So that's the whole mode. It's good.
So to put this debate to rest, and I just want to make this very quickly. What is better, Chain Battle or World Tournament? Just a quick answer here from all
World
of us.
Tournament.
Yep.
What is better?
Feel free
Chain
to-
Battle.
What is better? Yeah, better.
Chain Battle.
Now feel free to go over to my channel and watch the 18-minute video I made explaining why World Tournament is better than Chain Battle. Feel free
Wrong.
to do that after the podcast, everyone.
Wrong.
Sorry, we'll watch it and make your response, and I'll watch it.
I
Yeah,
will
there
do
you have it.
a reaction. I will do that then.
Actually, probably I ramble a lot in it, so
I will call the video slapping up global play.
No, you just call
They'll
it.
love it. They'll love
You
it.
just call it. Which is the worst mode in Dokkan? Chain Battle or World Tournament?
Mm.
well, yeah, mine is called Why the World Tournament is Better Than Chain Battle. So I look forward to
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Well,
response.
I'm looking forward to the reaction video and the response from troops. But I'm surprised that I hear World Tournament and Chain Battle here. But yeah, we'll have this discussion another time, I guess. I'm just interested in that. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic. Yeah, what the hell is actually going on global? I think you guys spent all of your stones on the current LR banners, right? 10 featured units.
Yeah, I was
Andrew,
really
I
excited
was-
about these.
I was so hyped, yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, I actually did
Henningen-
do a couple of multis on the Vegeta one. I'm not gonna lie, but for 2 reasons. One, I really like the Vegeta. I only have 1 dupe in mine, and then crazily enough, despite all the summons that I've done since the worldwide celebration, including multiple banners where I've done at least 1,000 stones, I still don't have that physical TN, and he's featured on that banner. So I thought I'd try a couple of multis, and all I ended up getting was a Tech LR Goku Black, who I already have Rainbow. So
Oh, nice.
probably
That's
not a good
tough.
idea.
Love to see it. You can't even exchange him on global yet for 3
I
coins.
mean,
so-
I'll keep
No,
the
no, you
TUR
can't.
just for the. I'll keep the TUR just for the collection purposes, but yeah, not the best ball, unfortunately.
So what are you guys actually doing on global right now?
Breathing.
I am.
Nothing.
I'm just using my spare stamina to do the Prime Battle, and then whenever I have boosts, I'm using it to link level.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, I mean, at
You-
least
you
y'all
like
have
that,
more
Truth?
to do. Y'all have more to do right now on global than we do on JP. It's very, very slow over here. Very slow.
Very slow everywhere.
I actually
Yeah.
was a little bit disappointed, real quick. So they didn't actually do anything for that Tapion story event, right? They didn't add anything. No new stages, no new medals, nothing. Like Trunks got an awakening from it, but it was the same medals that have been in the game for 4 years,
Oh,
right?
I
Like
didn't
nothing
realize
was
that.
updated about the story event.
Did they add a support memory?
No,
Nope.
and that's.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Let me know if you think Tapion giving the sword to Trunks would be a good support memory. What do we think?
Yeah, that'd be
No?
pretty good.
No?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that
what
would
are
be
they-
pretty good.
You goofies, come on. Perfect opportunity, man.
Actually, would be, yeah. That would be a fantastic support memory if they do it correctly.
And it it could be something like, Warriors of Legend, 15% attack and defense for the first 2 turns or something like that.
Wait.
Could be solid.
Truth, do we have a movie hero support memory yet?
Not one specifically for movie heroes.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, even if it's not Warriors of Legend, like maybe movie heroes, because Trunks isn't on Warrior of Legend, but they are both on movie heroes, so maybe that.
Yeah, I mean, the Trunks is designed around working on movie hero anyway, right? So.
Yeah, so probably movie heroes, like 2 key 20% to attack and defense at the start of turn for 2 turns.
I don't. I feel like that's a little stronger than what a lot of them are right now, right? Like typically they'll give key or they'll do like an attack and defensive buff.
So then probably attack and defense, because movie heroes never really suffers for key to begin with.
Well, I mean, Gogeta as the leader sucks with a lot of the powerful units they've recently added. So a key would be
true.
very helpful.
So probably 1 key or 2.
It's like some
Well,
negotiation.
the Majin Buu Saga Videl support memory gives, what is it, 2 key for the
2
first 2 turns or something like that?
Yeah.
That one is actually very good. Because again, with Buu Saga, you have such a wide variety of characters like Gohan and Videl who work well together, but they don't link for key, right? So like that sort of
Yeah,
helps them
true,
out
true.
for a bit.
Yeah. So then probably, yeah, key for movie heroes for 2 turns, like +2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Truth just said it. JP is pretty dead also. So, Fanta, what are you doing on JP right now? Like, just grinding links or, like, tell us
I
about
don't
your day,
grind links.
Dokkan.
I heard that giggle.
So, wait, do you have how many characters do you have at full 10? Do you have anyone?
No, my highest is 9.
Naughty boy.
I'm actually surprised I have more than you. Damn.
Yeah, I don't grind links. I'm really doing nothing on JP. Just logging in,
Breathing.
and then global chain battle. That's it.
You sound like
Okay.
you're having so much fun, Jay.
Struggling, man.
Yeah,
Try
aside
to
from, doing
continue
the prime,
exciting.
aside from doing the prime battle, I've just been link leveling. I mean, I just got to 75 units, so I'm on my way to getting to that 100.
I mean, aside from Jay, I'm probably like the one that's slacking the most here. How many do I have? I actually have the game. I have 6. Let's go. And I love how all but 1 are Vegetos.
I just hit 170 yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
Oof.
Okay,
Goresh?
let's move to Goresh. But well, he said it already, what he's doing. So
Yeah,
I guess-
I'm literally just using my excess stamina for Prime Battle, and then my boosts I'm doing on link leveling.
Oh yeah, no, I just meant how many full link 10s do you have?
Oh, I'm like at like 115 or so. I don't know.
Oh, nice, nice.
I have 30, I believe.
I'm just cruising along.
Okay, let's move on to the final bullet point for today. We talked about it a little bit. Goku Day is coming up, so yeah, let's speculate what can happen for Goku Day. Is Global getting a global first? What could it be? What do you want? Is the Legendary Goku event stage for GT a JP only thing? Like, Truth.
You know what?
What?
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
Sly.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sly, go ahead.
I was actually thinking they could actually, since they are on the movie like train right now, granted it's not in order if they're gonna stay on it, they could finally give us that Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan God Goku. Like, please. That would actually be fantastic, and then a part 2 LR for Beerus.
I mean, it's really hard to say, right? Because the Legendary Goku event is GT, right? So and all this GT stuff, so it's very clear that JP's about to move into GT. And I mean, I guess we'll see with Global. Remember, 2 years ago, Global got LR, Gohan, and Goten for Goku Day, and JP got the Legendary Goku event. So I could see a very similar instance of Global getting LR Goku that beats Broly in the first movie, right? Taking the energy from Trunks and them with a punch. Goku or Global gets that as like a Dokkan Fest, and then JP gets the Legendary Goku event for that day. That's probably what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, because this is something we talked about the last couple of episodes now. There's got to be... Global has to get something to fill in this gap that we have between now and the anniversary, other than Trunks and Goten. And yeah, Goku Day is kind of around the time that we've seen Global Firsts before. So with them having the PyCon and Janemba Dual Dokkan Fest slightly earlier than the Super Saiyan 2 Dual Dokkan Fest was last year, it does kind of seem like Goku Day is going to be the time for a potential new Global First.
I think if Global gets something that's Global First for Goku Day, it either is obviously going to be a Legendary Summon or a Dokkan Fest LR, right? I think I'm leaning more towards it being a Dokkan Fest LR, and that will link up with JP's Tanabata, which is still going to be before the Worldwide, so it should still be movies.
Yeah,
Yep,
that is also why I suggested that Super Saiyan God Goku one, because they could link that up for Tanabata for that, and then you can drop that Hakai Beerus as the Part 2 LR that runs alongside that massive.
I really don't see Beerus coming at all, because they just did a movie Beerus, right?
I think it could either be God Goku would work. They could do a Resurrection F unit super attack Goku and Vegeta Blue or whatever from that movie.
Do you think
Could
that would be
do-
possible?
They could do a Fist Coup from Broly. They skipped over that one pretty smoothly, I guess, back during Saiyan Day.
I want them to do a unit super attack, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, where the unit super attack is the enemy you're fighting blows up the earth, and then respawn next time when Goku comes in. Goku comes in and Kamehamehas them.
You're fighting Hercule.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Oh my lord.
So yeah, any more wishes for Goku Day? Content-wise, maybe. What about version Z? Is it dead? When is it coming?
Well, I think that was just more so like, here, we're going to give you guys this breadcrumb to look forward to the future. But I don't get the indication that it's even anywhere near. I think this is something like down the line.
I think that was a mistake to reveal it so early.
Probably. I think maybe Worldwide Download Celebration is like the earliest we could see it, but any hope of version Z, like, people act like it's coming out every week. Like, nah, dude. Like, there's no.
You think that could be something for anniversary for 7th year? If that's like the latest, if you're saying the earliest is download?
It could, but they specifically said Patan Battle was JP first. They did not say that about version Z, and they like announced both side by side. So I think Worldwide Download Celebration both at the same time is realistic, but any sooner than that, I don't think so.
Okay. If nobody has anything else to say about Goku Day, I think we can move on to the questions after the short break. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, for the questions. We have a couple of them prepared. So yeah, we'll see you soon. All right, we are back with the Dokkan Battle Podcast episode 30, and yeah, before we jump into the questions, yeah, Garage, take it away with the subs for today.
Yeah, so we've had 2 subs in the stream so far, so we want to give a big shout out to the Turkish Ninja as well as Blaze 9000. So thank you guys for the support.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Garage. So let's move on to the questions. We got 4 of them for today. If you want to submit your questions, make sure to reply in time. If we put up the tweet, that one is on me. For this week, we got the tweet out pretty late. But for the next episode 31, we'll get the tweet out in time. So make sure to reply to that, but you can also join our Discord server and put your questions in there too. And one thing that's very important, we will have a VIP call tomorrow. So yeah, if you're sub to 5-9 Gaming or a member on YouTube, you can participate in this Ask Me Anything. So yeah, Hydos?
Yeah, for...
Oh, okay. Then okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was on Sunday, so yeah, it's right after the podcast then. So yeah, if you're a member on YouTube or subbed on Twitch, you should join our Discord server, and then you can access the voice call there. So
Well, technically,
get
it's
your
Sunday
questions
for you,
ready.
right? So.
Yeah. Right. That's what I meant. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on to the first question here. We have from Vishon Maximov, and that one is for everyone. I want to hear everyone here. What's your favorite rotation to run? So, Truth, what's your answer?
Currently, it's LR Tapion and AGL Tapion is really fun. Because both offensively and defensively, they're really, really powerful.
So, Goresh?
That's the thing with me is I'm always just sort of like changing up favorite units and rotations and stuff like that. And it's just, currently, that's what it is.
Mine is definitely STR Cooler and First Form Frieza, the Prime Battle one.
Very powerful rotation, yes.
If I told you mine, the secret you guys would win Dokkan. I don't know if I should tell it, to be honest.
Tell us the ways.
It always changes. It's right now. It's like Boo and Barbody and Dabura and Barbody. It's really all I got.
Mine is definitely the 3rd anniversary in Super Vegito with the Strength Super Vegito.
And then I would have to say currently, because it does change all the time, of course, but currently it's either the Int Broly with the Tech LR Broly or the LR Turles with AGL Turles.
Ah, yes, man of culture here, very good. Yeah, those picks are very good. I have to agree, my favorite rotation is SCR Turles or Turles Crusher Core with the AGL Turles, because AGL Turles is my favorite unit in the game. And yeah, that rotation is really good. Turles gets a lot of defense, well, quote-unquote, a lot of defense, of course. But yeah, I like it. And yeah, I know Truth and Goresh, you run the SCR LR Turles with the TOR, yeah. But yeah, I can't do that.
I mean, whenever...
I just can't...
I was going to say, whenever AGL gets his EZA, it's going to just completely outclass the TOR, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be crazy. It's just, we've talked about him a lot, but like I just wanted to say again, it is still mind-blowing to me how good LR Turles is at like 55%. He's just so insanely good.
Yeah. Really powerful. Okay, with that said, let's move on to the next question from Zeno. This year, the seeds are already planted for the big celebrations. What would be 2 or 3 themes that you would like them to set up the course of the next year in Dokkan's life? For example, 5th year, setting up top 6th year, and Majin Buu Saga. Anybody?
Go back to OG Dragon Ball like at least once, please.
Yeah,
There's so much...
The only thing about OG Dragon Ball is I would actually really want that too. There's not a lot they can do over the course of like a full year in OG Dragon Ball. Like there's like a handful of really good picks they could do. Like Mercenary Tao, I think deserves a Dokkan Fest. Demon King Piccolo, Goku and Ma Jr. And then like who else? Like Master Roshi transforming could be one, I guess. But like other than that, like Jackie Chun, Tien. I mean, yeah, there maybe are a few good ones, but a whole year of that, I don't know if that would work.
Tournament winners. Yeah, just give the World Tournament winners one. I think all 3 of them need one for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something that people want to see, but maybe as like a one-off big celebration that drops like a good couple of new units, maybe some easy A's for the older units. But yeah, I'm not sure if, just because of how the popularity varies, because you got, the big thing is, I know OG Dragon Ball stuff is still super popular in Japan. But there are still, even in like the Dokkan community, let alone the Dragon Ball community in general, there obviously are still a lot of people who have either never watched or just don't have that much affinity to the original Dragon Ball. So while that stuff can still do well, I think if they did too much of it for too long, I don't think a huge amount of the Dokkan player base would be
you
as
mean
interested.
You mean like going like Pikkon, Videl, Trunks and Goten and Tapion in a row? Something like that?
Exactly.
I think what they could actually do with OG Dragon Ball is they could use it and then just go right into Saiyan Saga.
Yeah, we need a Saiyan Saga for sure.
Like what if they started with like Mercenary Tao, and then they did like 3 or 4 Dokkan Fests. They finished with the Goku versus my Junior fight, and then they just started with like Raditz, and then did Nappa, and then like Goku versus Vegeta.
Yeah, I think a lot of people really want that ×4 Kaioken and Galagun clash dual Dokkan Fest like really badly. Because that's such
Are you not satisfied with the easy A's?
No.
Plus, we need a. Well, Raditz deserves a Dokkan Fest as well, I guess. Like the tech one is good, but we need to get a. We need to get some sort of unit super attack, whether the unit is Goku or Piccolo with the special beam cannon thing.
I mean, Raditz literally was the cause of Goku's death, so yeah, I think he deserves one.
Yeah, exactly.
He's his brother after all, and that alone, like, grants a Dokkan Fest, in my opinion. Okay, anybody else regarding the second question, or can we move on? All right, let's move on to the next question from SA1307. Do you guys think it would be a good idea to give old, already easy 8 units balance changes or something of that sort? For example, giving physical Kid Buu 50% extra defense or something like that. That 50% extra defense is just for him, not for the allies. He replied to that. So, yeah, Fanta, what is your opinion about
that? I mean, it could be a good idea later down the line. I don't think it's necessary now. Although some cards definitely need it. It's just that
Super Saiyan 3 Broly cough cough.
there will always be a meta card and, you know, power progress. So, I don't know. Like, 3 more years down the line, maybe. I just don't see it now happening.
An extreme Z awakening.
I just don't think it's realistic at all. Like, it's like units that came out in 2015, like, we can't expect them to be good forever, right? Like, they had their time, they got buffed again with an EZA, now they're dead again. That's it, they're dead. Like, it's, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, EZA was a great thing to make some of those older units good again, but they can't. They're not just going to keep doing that over and over. So
they could like implement a new system, a new upgrade system, but
yeah. But the last thing we need is Zenkai coming to this game.
I mean, that's EZA.
Yeah. But like a Zenkai on top of the EZA is what I meant.
I mean, Zenkai is an issue because it's a PvP-based game where, you know, LRs are getting shit on by the Zenkais, right? Like, that's sort of their issue.
Yeah. But not to mention, it's a whole nother thing that we won't just get into.
I think it's one of those things where I don't see them doing it anytime soon, if ever. Like a secondary sort of EZA type thing. But one thing it would be nice is it would be interesting if they did go back and make even minor changes to some of the ones. Like, obviously SS3 Broly's always going to be the meme, but like, just because he was so bad when he came out, and then all the other 120 leads are going to end up being so much measurably better, even if they don't make a huge deal out of it other than making like an announcement in the news, even if they did give him some sort of like rebalance, that would be quite nice. But I definitely don't expect to see like an EZA 2 or whatever you'd want to call it. I don't think realistically see that happening.
Because like the thing is, like, before he got his EZA, AGL Super Vegito was still like pretty much almost a timeless unit, right? Like, he was like really good in tanking. So granted, even though more than likely physical Super Vegito is going to outclass that AGL one when he EZAs. But, I mean, obviously with the same name update, you can still take AGL Super Vegito and still do what you need necessary. Like, he'll always still have, like, that timeless-esque style to him because of what he provides.
Yeah, even before his EZA, whilst he's... I mean, it's the same after EZA in this respect, but AGL Super Vegito's never been the best unit for tanking super attacks, but even before his EZA, he was able to hang in, like, the hardest events in the game. So I think that's why his EZA was so underwhelming, because he didn't really need it, and we talked about that at the time. It's like he definitely should have been one that maybe they waited a bit longer to give an EZA, because it almost seems like they were too scared to make him too good, and then they just went ahead and did what they did with physical Vegito Blue. So his
exactly
really reined in almost for no reason.
Because if you think about it, like, everyone was like, oh, he's really underwhelming, but then have you ever set him up for a lot of counters and all of those counters were crits? He was just almost annihilating like 2.5, maybe 3 health bars of the enemy alone because of what he was doing. So like, the power of his EZA may not have automatically been there from the get-go, but you could easily tell, like, when it kicked in that his EZA was fine as is.
It's super random, but I have to hold back my laughter because, like, I remember back in the day when AGL Super Vegito's kit was revealed, like he foresees super attacks if you are at 30% HP or below, right? And Goresh put out a tweet like of someone trying to throw back a fish into the water, but he missed. Like every time I think about AJ's Super Vegito, this pops in my head, and it's happening right now. It's like super stupid.
Yeah, and now on top of that, you have the Strength Super Vegito who, hey, 4 turns under 70%. Here's now you can see super attacks for 10 turns for breathing. It's like, gee, thanks. Now that little thingy on AGL Super Vegito is now obsolete pretty much.
Alright, so yeah, let's move on to the final question, and this one I got from our Discord server. Again, make sure to join the Discord server to stay connected to the 5-9 community, and this one is from Monk _ well, I guess it's German, Pirat, or well, Pirate. How do you all think Dokkan could make use of the lowering defense effect? I thought this one would be kind of interesting, so truth or, well, Goresh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is a pretty easy one. You just make them take more damage when their defense is lowered, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I never noticed that against enemies, but I can definitely feel it on my end when it happens to me.
It's either one of two things. You make them take a percentage more of damage, like a flat percentage if their defense is lowered, or greatly lowered, or whatever the threshold is, or you make them easier to get crits on, or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting,
More
actually.
chance
Yeah, the
to
more you
crit.
lower their defense, the more chance you have to crit on them. Would be quite interesting. Because the thing is, back in the day, I always remember, like, first playing the game. Because I started, I think, not long after the first year anniversary. And obviously we had back then the Broly Dokkan Fest event, where if you didn't have those units with the Blazing Battle Link, the only way you could actually like beat him with another team was to lower his defense. It was like one of the only events where that was actually super useful.
Yeah.
And so something like that again would be kind of interesting.
Or you brought that very awesome SR Tech Golda that made his defense 0.
You know,
The
I
could be
only
meta
real-
again.
It's characters that like get buffs from enemies having lower defense, right? Like we see like Babidi and Deborah have got that, Babidi and Boo have that, like, and then they sort of have, well, I don't know, because those characters have links that just lower enemy defense too, right? Like those are the only links lowering defense that actually matters for those characters, and then like second form Frieza, right, where they get better once the enemy has like defense lowered. I don't know, it's such a
Goku and
point.
Frieza.
It would be difficult for them to make it like super relevant at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. Because the only time, like, in, like, recent, like, the past 2 years, where I've noticed that lowering defense matters is when the Legendary Goku event first dropped. And if your counters didn't crit with a Vegito, they wouldn't do anything. But if you lowered his defense, they would actually start to do damage. That's the only time I've ever noticed it. Other than that, I don't
Still,
notice
like,
it.
There's a lot of stages, like the God event. Like if you don't crit with those counters, the Vegitos don't really do that much damage.
Yeah.
So. Counters, I would say, have for a long time been pretty overrated.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were. If you think back to when like AGL Super Vegito first came out, like how insane that was of an ability. But yeah, it's
They literally
like you said-
literally made Merge Masu able to super twice because of him.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, nowadays there's just a lot of events where if you're not getting crits, then you're just not really doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess that covers the questions, and yeah, with that, episode 30, Ocarina of Prime battle ends. Yeah, my guests and the community, thank you so much for attending the podcast, and again, thanks to Hydros for producing episode 30 again. So yeah, and definitely stay tuned and stay awake, because in 45 minutes from now we will start the VIP Discord call. So make sure to join our Discord, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, we just got 2 more subscriptions here from TK Hat 96 and Illustrated Platypus. Yeah, I'm sorry, that took a while. So yeah, make sure to join our Discord so you can join the VIP chat, and yeah, make sure to ask Gorsh all kinds of questions. And yeah, about those VIP calls, we will have those on a regular basis. For the European side, it's the first Saturday in a month, and for the American side is the third Saturday, or well, Sunday, it depends, in a month. So yeah, if you can't attend this week, today, make sure to attend in May. So yeah, with that said, episode 30 of the Dokkan Battle podcast from 5-9 Gaming ends. Make sure to follow us on every platform, and yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening.
Yeah, just real
5-9
quick
Gaming.
as well, we will definitely be streaming tonight something. So if you guys are, bored at home, feel free to tune in tonight whenever we decide to stream whatever we want to stream.
Oh, real quick, because we do also have tomorrow the reaction to viewer summons. Please remember to submit your summons for I think it's any game. On the form itself, we might do Twitter. I'm not sure, but please make sure that you do submit it on the form that was tweeted out last night and a little bit during the week. If you are going to submit through Google Drive, please make sure that I can view it and access it, because if not, then I will immediately delete it, because I do screen these. So if I can't see it, then that means they can't see it and it won't be featured. So please make sure to get in your submissions. I will close it in about 2 hours roughly, so around 10:30 Eastern. So so all of you have 2 hours to submit in your summons for tomorrow's stream.
I think that covers
All right,
everything.
there you have it. Yep, that covers everything. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next episode 31 of 5-9 Gaming's Dokkan Battle podcast. Bye bye.